Yes, blue. So I'm requesting everyone, I'm sure everyone has been given along with your certificate of fellowship, there is a boarding pass. And that boarding pass have a number, a specific number. And please sit on the same number. Because if you will be sitting on other number, there will be problem. And all those relatives and friends, either they can go in the back side or they can go on the top, this balcony side, to take the photograph. So the all photos will be taken by the official photographer and immediately the photos will be uploaded on a link. You can download link and you can immediately get all your photographs too. So I am very pleased requesting all of you has been given a boarding pass and all our senior guests like Dr. Urban Bhai and Mahadev Bhai, you can sit in the front row. That's the seat which you can be given. But please don't sit on the numbered seat because the numbered seat is already been given on your boarding pass. So I'm again requesting your boarding pass, the number is there and it is right there, written is also. Someone is A19, B17, C18. We are starting the function. I will just show that what we are going to run the function. And thank you, military band. Once again, a round of applause for them. Good, right time they were here and they were here for us for half an hour. So thank you for that. So once again, I'm requesting our volunteers are there to help you to sit at right place. Our guests and who are, they can be in the front row or on the sofa seats. Otherwise, if you are a honorary fellow, if you are a already fellowship you are receiving, you must have given a boarding pass. Please sit right at the same place. So those who are getting their honorary fellowship, they must have also received the boarding pass and the number where they have to sit. There are few other guests or who are the active member of Diabetes India. They are not receiving the fellowship, but they had come here and they might be in gown. They can sit on the front row. If they also want to change the gown is right there. The blue gown they can have. I'll be requesting them to sit on the front row. Otherwise, there is a boarding pass and please sit right in your seat. So, you know, when we will be calling you, it will be very easy and we can have photograph. Our today chief guest, Professor Dr. Peter Swartz, who is a currently president of International Diabetic Federation, and our convocation address will be none other than Dr. V. Mohan, who will be giving. And we have their cutouts also. So, you know, if you could not take the photograph with them, there are cutouts which are available outside. So after finishing this function, you can go and take the photograph with those cutouts also. Requesting their relatives, their friends to sit either in the backside or they can go on the balcony. Is anybody left outside? Just go and ask them to come and sit inside. Hey, Neelam, excuse me, come here. The organizing committee of Diabetes India 2025 is right here with the organizing chairman Manoj Chawla, organizing secretary Dr. Sanjeev Phatak, program chair Dr. Shashank Joshi, and Dr. Amit Gupta, who is currently joint secretary of Diabetes India, and also he is the scientific coordinator for this meeting, and our treasurer Dr. Sanjay Reddy, with me and Dr. S.R. Arvind, who is currently president of Diabetes India. So first, I'm starting with this function with Ganesh Vandana. If we can have the Ganesh Vandana.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ
Thank you. So just to brief you about the Diabetes India Fellowship. Diabetes India founded by Dr. late Dr. Shaukat Sadikot long back before 25 years. When I took over in 2013 as a secretary in 2015, first time we decided that we will have a Diabetes India Fellowship program. We started giving fellowship to those who are our overseas doctor or those who are coming as a speaker. And it was a small function. In an inauguration function, we started giving Diabetes India Fellowship. Later on, every alternate year, when we were doing the meeting, every alternate year we were getting more and more person. Since last 3 years continuously, we increased this number and we asked the people to apply for it. So instead of giving the honorary fellowship in last 3 years, they have to apply for fellowship. And there are some criteria because some of them could not get the fellowship. And I am sorry for that because there are some strict criteria. It goes to credential committee with more than 15 years of practice primarily with the diabetes, and their primary work in diabetes may be research, maybe some scientific publication, maybe in the organization, or maybe in the form of awareness, education, or in public forum. We are giving them fellowship, post MD or post MBBS, but their primary work in the diabetes, that was primary criteria of giving Diabetes India Fellowship. This year also we received more than 250 application, 350 application, but we could give only to 200 people as they were fit with the criteria of getting Diabetes India Fellowship. The idea of giving Diabetes India Fellowship was that they are becoming more trained in field of diabetes. They feel they are family of Diabetes India, and we also want to work with them more closely. Other also we have dedicated Diabetes India interest group. These are all special interest group which we have created before 5 years, and they are really working well. There were some online meetings, then there was a dedicated meeting which we had kept during the conference also, and today a full day program related to Diabetes India interest group meeting which we had kept. So these fellow will have more opportunity to work along with Diabetes India in some awareness program, national programs, or some sort of a scientific publication which we are doing in Diabetes India. With this, first I invite Dr. S.R. Arvind, who is President of Diabetes India, to formally welcome all the newly elected fellow who will be elected after this function. Over to Dr. S.R. Arvind.
Thank you, Dr. Banchi. Respected chief guest of today's function, Dr. P. Guest of honor, we have some very senior dignitaries. I cannot go on taking all the names. Esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, and honored awardees, good evening and welcome to this fellowship award function of Diabetes India. It's both a privilege and an honor to welcome you to this celebration of excellence, dedication, and innovation in medicine. Tonight, we gather to recognize the extraordinary contributions of our fellow doctors, individuals who have not only excelled in their field, but have also redefined what it means to serve with compassion, integrity, and relentless pursuit of knowledge. This fellowship award is more than just an accolade. It's a testament to the countless hours of hard work, sacrifices made, and the lives touched and transformed. To all our awardees, your achievements inspire us all. Aim higher, dig deeper, and dream bigger. As we celebrate your success tonight, let us also remember the profound responsibility we carry as healers, which is the most important thing. Let's continue pushing the boundaries of medicine to uplift our communities and to ensure that no patient is left behind, which is the most important thing for us. Thank you for being here, and let us make this evening a memorable celebration of excellence and renewed commitment to the noble practice of medicine. Welcome you all once again. Let the ceremony begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. S.R. Arvind. So before we start formally the fellowship function, I will request our president to give first this fellowship, honorary fellowship, to our Honorable President of International Diabetic Federation, and I will request all of them on the stage to join for this function. It's great pleasure for Diabetes India to give honorary fellowship to our International Diabetic Federation President. It's pleasure for me again at this platform to felicitate our convocation address, which is going to be given by Dr. V. Mohan. So again, I have request to President to felicitate Dr. V. Mohan. Even he is the signatory on the same fellowship. I will request Dr. S.R. Arvind to give honorary fellowship to Professor Dr. V. Mohan, sir. Request everyone to join.
I must admit that probably it's the first time a student is giving a fellowship award to his esteemed teacher. Okay.
We get obliged by giving. Honor for us.
So now I'm requesting our international fellows to whom we are giving the honorary fellow, and I will be requesting them be quick. So starting with seat number A1 with Dr. Brian Tomilson. Then I am also asking the other name also as they come. They have already fellowship with them. Please come and have a photo with them. Dr. Ahmad Al Sharif, Dr. Jibin Chi, sorry. So I'm just little. No. Shashank, I think we will have first. Oh, yes, sure. Dr. Ahmed Al Sharif, Dr. Jibin Chi, Dr. Madhu Pandey, Dr. Mohammad Al Sandid, Dr. Neboja, Dr. Sagar Dugani, Dr. Stephen Green, Dr. Wahid Khan, Dr. Warren Lee, Dr. Antonio, Dr. Gianna Mani, Dr. Ajad Khan, Dr. Abdul Hamak, Dr. Akshay Jain, Dr. Ashish Mehta, Dr. Asma Deep, Dr. Atul Kalhan, Dr. Shika Vardhan, Dr. Vishwajit Bhaumik, Dr. Dominica, Dr. Florian Toti, Dr. Francis Javier, Dr. Hossam, Dr. Inge, Dr. Bhavna Soshale, Dr. Rapasso, Dr. Ketan Dataria, Dr. Laszlo Barkai, Dr. Meshba Kamal, Dr. Michael Hermans, Dr. Mike, Dr. Nadima, Dr. Parthakar, Dr. Paulina, Dr. Rajaram Karne, Dr. Ravindran Evi, Dr. Robert Vygotsky, Dr. Sharad Tahari, Dr. Jyoti Dev, Dr. Sharad Tahari, Dr. Simon James, Dr. Tajana, Dr. Wasim Hanif, and Dr. Sujoy Ghosh. So all can have one photograph, and then we will be requesting for convocation address. Please. Come. Side can have photograph. Better is you can sit and then one photo. So now I request Professor Mohan for his convocation address for all those who are today going to inducted as a fellow of Diabetes India. So over to Dr. V. Mohan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Respected President of the International Diabetes Federation, Dr. Peter Schwartz, Dr. Banshi Sabu, Dr. Arvind, Dr. Shashank Joshi, and all the other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Heartiest congratulations to all the international as well as the national honorary fellows who have just received their fellowship. And congratulations to all of you who are going to receive your fellowship in a few minutes. It gives me great pleasure to stand here before you to deliver the convocation address and to watch with great admiration to what heights Diabetes India has grown. Diabetes India started as a very small movement many years ago. It was the idea of Dr. Shaukat Sadiqat. And then after his sad demise, Dr. Banshi Sabu, Dr. Arvind, and Dr. Shashank Joshi and others have taken Diabetes India to great heights. But this meeting, organized this year, is perhaps the biggest, largest, and best attended Diabetes India meeting ever. It is also, I think, the first time that fellowships are being given in such large numbers. Very grateful on behalf of Diabetes India to all the international fellows who have traveled from far to attend this, to grace the occasion. We are honored to make you fellows, and to all the younger ones in the audience who are to receive your fellowship, heartiest congratulations in advance to all of you. Diabetes today has become a global problem. We soon will be touching the 1 billion mark of people. That means 1 in 8 people on this planet would have diabetes. In India, the ICMR INDIAB study showed that depending on the criteria which you use, the criteria we used in our 2023 paper was fasting and 2 hour in an OGTT. That showed that we had 101 million people with diabetes in India. More recently, we are also part of the NCD risk study published from Imperial College by Dr. Majid Azati and others, where the number actually increased to 212 million, simply if you change the criteria and use a HbA1c of 6.5% and above, which the Americans actually accept as diagnosis of diabetes. We didn't use that in INDIAB because the numbers get inflated too much. So irrespective of whether it's 100 million or 200 million in India, that's larger than the population of most countries in the world. And as if that was not sufficient, we have, even if we take the original publication, 101 million people with diabetes, there's 136 million people with pre-diabetes. And if you add those two together, it's 237 million people with either diabetes or pre-diabetes in India. That's certainly, I always used to joke that if the number of people with diabetes and pre-diabetes in India was a country, it'll probably be the 5th or the 6th largest country in the world. Just the number of people with diabetes and pre-diabetes in India. So these are huge numbers. And while you may say, do you see or does Diabetes India foresee a future without diabetes at all? That there'll be no diabetes in the world? My frank answer is no. And the reason is because there are non-modifiable risk factors as well, of which one is aging. And as the population ages, as we live longer, thanks to better health, you will get more diabetes because there's an age-related diabetes which you cannot get rid of. There are other factors like family history and genes which you cannot change. You cannot change your father and mother, for example. You can change your wife or husband. You can't change your father and mother. So we are not going to get rid of diabetes. So what is that you fellows who are receiving the fellowship, what should be your commitment? Because whenever we are given an award, it also comes with a responsibility. And I realized this the hard way when 4 weeks ago, our institution, the Madras Diabetes Research Foundation, was made an ICMR Center of Excellence. So we were, like you, we were very happy when we went to get to Delhi to get that award, only to be told by the Director General of ICMR that this is not an award. We are now making you part of our fraternity. You will now work for ICMR. And this is not an award just given to you to hang on your wall, but you will be doing. And true enough, just 2 days ago, I was given 355 research projects to evaluate. This went to ICMR. Now they said, you're a fellow now, you're a center of excellence, so you do this job for us. So like that, I'm going to give you a job. And that job is to see that together we all work with only one goal in mind. And that is, in the whole world, we are not going to get rid of diabetes, we are not going to get rid of pre-diabetes, but we can have a world where nobody will go blind due to diabetes, nobody will develop kidney failure due to diabetes, nobody will have a heart attack due to diabetes, nobody will have their foot chopped off due to diabetes, nobody will become impotent due to diabetes or develop any of the complications of diabetes. In other words, we can dream together of a world, of an India, of an Asia, in fact the whole world, where there will be no more diabetes complications. So a diabetes complications-free world. Now, while that might sound rhetoric, and while that might sound impossible, let me put it to you that it's not impossible. And all we have to do is follow the ABC mantra. And the ABC mantra is to keep your A1C under control, that's A, your blood pressure under control, that's B, and the bad cholesterol, C, under control. Of course, the D also is necessary, a little bit of discipline. If you do all this and then you keep smoking all the time, you're obviously going to get complications. If you drink too much, you're going to get complications. A little bit of discipline, which includes diet, a healthy diet, exercise, sleeping on time, that becomes a D part. So if you do the A, B, C, and D, it's as simple as A, B, C, D to prevent the complication of diabetes. So that's a responsibility given to you now. Now that you become fellows of this very august body, Diabetes India, of course, all the congratulations to you and wishing you many, many more laurels in the years to come. But then the responsibility also on your shoulder to see that every patient of yours achieves the A, B, C, D mantra. And if all of us join together, if all of us are able to do this, we will see that just like in the Western world, the developed countries of the world, where mortality due to diabetes has started falling, where the complications rates have started falling, whereas in developing countries, including India, it's all still rising. So that trend must be stopped. And until then, we should all work very, very hard because this is an attainable goal. And maybe 20, 30 years from now, when you celebrate maybe a much bigger hall where thousands of people receive their fellowship, each one of you can then look back and say, we heard this message, we heard this clarion call to prevent the complications of diabetes, and from that day, I changed my practice and I saw that the A, B, C goals were achieved by each and every one of my patients. And until we achieve that, until we take that pledge today to do that, and until we achieve that, we shall not rest. Thank you.
Now I request our chief guest, President of International Diabetic Federation, for a few words and words of blessing by Dr. Peter Swartz to all the fellows. Over to Dr.
Dear Dr. Aravind, dear Banshi, Dr. Mohan, I must say it's a great honor to be here, and not because of the dignities on the dais, because of all of you today receiving the Fellowship of Diabetes India. So it's a great honor for me to experience this moment, this, I would say, emotional moment, which I would put together with 3 words. And one word, or all 3 words, are needed if we think about diabetes from a global scale, about the need of people with diabetes, about our daily work to treat people living with diabetes. And one is tradition. What we are just experiencing is a kind of promise or kind of pledge on our mentors. Becoming a fellow of Diabetes India means you stand in a long line of leaders in diabetes care. And if you are looking into the rows here, there are many people who have a lot of achievements in pushing diabetes care forward, not only in India, internationally, in environments who are very similar like India, but also environments where it's easier, or environments in very low income countries where it's much, much more difficult. Being the president of the International Diabetes Federation on one side is a very cool situation. Being president of an organization is an interesting situation, but it's a challenge. It's also an obligation, but it includes a lot of opportunities to visit a lot of environments, to visit a lot of countries. And I see there are a lot of challenges in diabetes care we have to address. There are a lot of needs, unmet needs for people living with diabetes we have to address. But giving respect to our mentors, accepting our tradition will be the basis to achieve this. The second thing is the future. Dr. Mohan just has said our goal would be a world without diabetes. I think this will be impossible to achieve, but the second thing what he has said, a world without complication of diabetes. And I would like to reframe this, a world with a perfect accessibility and availability of diabetes care. We had a meeting today, and I heard about a story where a family got the first daughter and was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. They got the second daughter, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And what happens, because they couldn't cope with this situation, in an environment here in India, where the healthcare situation is good, they couldn't cope with the situation and committed family suicide because of the two children with type 1 diabetes. As long as this situation exists, we have not fulfilled our goal, we have not fulfilled our task, and we should look into the future to solve this situation, look into the determinants of development of diabetes, looking into the barriers and challenges into diabetes care, and address this. And this is the third term I have in mind, how to do this. And this is something we all need, and this is commitment and passion. I'm not sure, is passion or commitment, which of both is more important? I, for me, would say passion. We should, as the International Diabetes Federation, as Diabetes India, as all the global organizations, we should build a community of healthcare professionals who are passionate about improving the quality of diabetes care. There are millions of people living with diabetes who have a good care. There are far, far, far more millions of people living with diabetes or living very bad with diabetes or having no access or no availability of adequate diabetes care. And this is our obligation. This is our challenge we have to address as fellows of Diabetes India. So I would like to invite all of you, as fellow of Diabetes India, one of the most well-renowned organizations in diabetes care worldwide, take this passion into your heart. Think about, if you do diabetes care every day for every patient, how you can improve the life of people living with diabetes. How can you project this or to translate this into other environments? How you can become every day a little bit better than the day before. If we achieve this, we will save life. If we achieve this, we have an impact on the quality of diabetes care. If we achieve this, we improve the quality of diabetes care for people living with diabetes worldwide. And I would motivate you, let your heart beat for the best available diabetes care to achieve the goal, what was named by Dr. Mohan, a world free of complications of diabetes and a world with a perfect accessibility and availability of diabetes care. I have a deep trust that you are the future leaders in diabetes care, and I would like to honor or give you my deep honor for the chance to be here today with you to celebrate this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. So now I request Manoj to be on the left side, and we will be inviting the fellows in the list with the 5 names you will be giving. And I'll be requesting, he will keep on asking, naming the name, and you please be there, right there, and from the left side you will come, and the right side you can go. So Manoj, this is the list. Everyone will get photograph. And again, those who wants to have the photograph individually, there are cutouts which are available outside. And all of them are here maybe for another half an hour to have the photograph with you. So Manoj, please start the name.
Okay, gives me great pleasure to announce and order the fellowships being offered and honored to. And may I request all the fellowship recipients, as we call your names, to come up. We will request in groups of 5 to come up for the group photographs and move on and give way to next 5 who will be waiting here in the interest of time. So let me start in the seat number order, starting from C1, Dr. A.K. Singhal, and requesting all of you to put your hands together for all the fellows that are receiving their fellowships today. Dr. A.K. Singhal, Dr. Abhay Gupta, Dr. Abhishek Raha, Dr. Abhishek Ghosh, and Dr. Abhishek Kumar. Come on, you guys need to encourage all of them. Most of you are going to get the fellowships yourselves as well. May I also request to come ahead and wait Dr. Abhishek Singh, Dr. Abhishek Singhai, Dr. Absar Ahmed, Dr. Ajay Kumar Jain, and Dr. Ajay Kumar Yadav. Thank you, fellows. Requesting Dr. Abhishek Singh, Dr. Abhishek Singhai, Dr. Absar Ahmed, Dr. Ajay Kumar Jain, and Dr. Ajay Kumar Yadav, to come up on stage. Requesting the next set of fellows to join us ahead here, Dr. Ajay Mohan Sahai, Dr. Ajay Prajapati, Dr. Ajay Patwari, Dr. Ajit Kumar Sivasan Karan, Dr. Akuri Sukrit Prakash. We may have to stop the fellowships if we don't hear the claps coming in for all of them. Right? Thank you, all of you. You guys are wonderful. Right? So again, we have on stage Dr. Ajay Mohan Sahai, Dr. Ajay Prajapati, Dr. Ajay Patwari, Dr. Ajit Kumar Sivasan Karan, and Dr. Akuri Sukrit Prakash. Right? Asking to come the stage ahead, Dr. Akshay Kumar Saini, Dr. Alok Modi, Dr. Amit Agarwal, Dr. Amit Kumar Jha, and Dr. Amit Munjal. Let's hear it once again for Dr. Akshay Kumar Saini, Dr. Alok Modi, Dr. Amit Agarwal, Dr. Amit Kumar Jha, and Dr. Amit Munjal. Requesting to join us here again, Dr. Amit Prajapati, Dr. Amit Rathod, Dr. Anshin Kalia, Dr. Anil Kumar Vyas, and Dr. Anil Pania. Right? Calling ahead Dr. Anil Savani, Dr. Anjali Motwani, Dr. Anjana Vatakara, Dr. Anurag Chaurasya, and Dr. Anurag Satpati. Please join us here at the stage. gives me great pleasure to invite the next set of fellows. Dr. Aarti Shahade, Dr. Archana Vasan, Dr. Arohi Jaiswal, Dr. Arshad Ansari, and Dr. Ashish Aneja. Please come up. Yes. Dr. Aarti Shahade, Dr. Archana Vasan, Dr. Arohi Jaiswal, Dr. Arshad Ansari, Dr. Ashish Aneja. Calling ahead, Dr. Ashish Kumar, Dr. Ashish Mittal, Dr. Ashok Kumar Singh, Dr. Ashutosh Singh, and Dr. Asif Jafri. Come up, sir. No, some are missing. Still request to come. The next set of fellows up here, please. Dr. Ashish Kumar, Dr. Ashish Mittal, Dr. Ashok Kumar Singh, Dr. Ashutosh Singh, and Dr. Asif Jafri, requesting you all to come ahead and receive your fellowships. Dr. Atul Sharma, Dr. Avijit Royzada, Dr. Bakulesh Madhu, Dr. Bharat Shah, and Dr. Bhupendra Kaushik. Please come up on stage. Right? Fellows, please come up stage and please watch your step and hold your gowns. Congratulations to all the fellows. Let's hear it for everyone here. Dr. Bhupendra Kaushik, Dr. Chandrasekhar Aklur, Dr. Chandrasekhar Valubdas, Dr. Chintan Vyas, Dr. Dev Prasad Chakrabarti, and Dr. Deepak Bhakchandani. May we request all of you to come up on stage? Right? And while the fellows are coming up on stage, may I request the next set of fellows to come ahead. Dr. Deepak Gupta, Dr. Deepak Kumar Garg, Dr. Deepak Vashni, Dr. Deepanjali Pawar, Dr. Devang Desai, Dr. Dinesh Lalwani, Dr. Deepan Saha, Dr. Divendu Bhushan, Dr. Divanshu Khatana, and Dr. Dushyant Warya. Please come up. Come. Please go ahead. Requesting the next set of fellows to come up. Dr. Firdaus Sheikh, Dr. Gagandeep Kaur, Dr. Ganga Kiran, Dr. Gaurav Bhaduri, Dr. Gaurav Jain, Dr. Gaurav Singh, Dr. Gayatri Sabinkar, Dr. Yanendra Singh, Dr. Haribalav Mahapatra, and Dr. Harun Iqbal. May we invite the next set of fellows on stage? Till Dr. Harun Iqbal. Right? Yeah, all of the names that I announced, please come up. Careful, careful. Inviting the other recipients now. Dr. Hem Kumar Sharma, Dr. Hitesh Saraugi, Dr. Hani Savla, Dr. Jagdish Mishra, Dr. Jagdish Vishnoi, Dr. Janak Choksi, Dr. Jesse Thomas, Dr. Jyoti Bajpai, Dr. Kamal Savlani, and Dr. Kamran Khan. May we request the next 10 recipients to come up on stage? Please come ahead. Right. fellows, let your hands exercise this entire evening. Let's encourage one another. And remember Professor Mohan's words about not only an award, but a responsibility to carry on the work for Diabetes India and for diabetes advocacy across the globe. Come, Jess. Inviting the next set of fellows, Dr. Kapil Khanpara, Dr. Karthik Munichudappa, Dr. Keshav Mohan Singh, Dr. Krishnakant Bhatt, Dr. Kuldeep Dhar, Dr. Kunal Jhaveri, Dr. Kunal Kohli, Dr. Lal Babu Prasad, Dr. Lavanya Kalwa, and Dr. Madhur Verma. Many congratulations to all the fellows. Maybe we have you up on the stage. Inviting our next set of recipients, Dr. Madhusmita Mishra, Dr. Malav Shah, Dr. Malay Parekh, Dr. Maniram Kumar, Dr. Manoj Kumar, Chalamala Setti, Dr. Maulik Kinariwala, Dr. Minakshi Verma, Dr. Meghanand Meher, and Dr. Milind Prakashkar.
The next set of 10 doctors, starting from Minhaj Patel, Mishi Malhotra, Mitesh Kumar Maurya, Dr. Mitul Barot, Mohammad Javed, Mohammad Yusuf Khan, Monica Gupta, and Mudita Dua. Please be on dais. Please. So next set, Mukhya Parana Prabhu, Dr. Nadeem Akhtar Khan, Dr. Narendra Kumar, Dilip Kumar, Naresh Kumar Norasan, Naresh Rajpal. May I invite Neelam Jain, Nihar Gedia, Nihar Sahu, Nilesh Revabai, Nivedita Kapoor, Om Prakash Tegar, Padmanabh Jinjuwadia, Dr. Pankaj Relan, Dr. Paras Agrawal, Dr. Paras Patel, Dr. Pradeep Agrawal, Parul Agrawal, Pashpatinath Gupta, Pooja Reila, Pradyot Tripathi, Prakash Sinha, and Pranaba Bandhu Sahu. So may I request next 10 set of doctors to be ready. Dr. Pranita Ashok, Dr. Pranjali Shah, Dr. Prashant Kumar, Dr. Pratik Barucha, Pratik Buddhadev, Praveen Gupta, Praveen Vashney, Dr. Preeti Singh, Dr. Preeti Singh Dot, and Dr. Priyanka Khemka. May I request Dr. Promise Jain, Dr. Pushpendra Jain, Dr. Raj Khirasia, Dr. Rajiv Ranjan, Dr. Rajesh Deshmukh, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Dr. Rajesh Pandey, Dr. Ramkesh Parmar, Dr. Ranjit Kumar Khatua. So may I request Dr. Rashid Vora, Dr. Ravindranath Venkateswaran, Dr. Raviraj Singh Chandawat, Dr. Rikin Desai, Dr. Rikin Shah, Dr. Ripun Borspuri, Dr. Ritesh Bansal, Dr. Rohan Patel, Dr. Rohini Kumari, and Dr. Rohit Warrior to come near the stage. Now I request Dr. Rojit Balakrishnan, Dr. Rupam Chaudhary, Dr. Rupam Das, Dr. Sajjad Ehsan, Dr. Samir Maheshwari, Dr. Sandeep Desai, Dr. Sangeeta Dheer, Dr. Sanhita Valwalkar, Dr. Sanjay Arora, and Dr. Sanjay Bhatt. Next, may I request Dr. Sanjay Kumar Rajan, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Singh, Dr. Sanjeev Bhalla, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Kasana, Dr. Santosh Kumar, Dr. Saritha Kakani, Dr. Satish Kumar Gangakhed, Dr. Saurin Upadhyay, and Dr. Seema Sahi to be near the stage. Fine, you can. Next, may I request Dr. Shailesh Metalia, Dr. Shaji Abdul Ghafoor Khan, Dr. Shatrughan Kumar, Dr. Shiv Shankara Kaniyur, Dr. Shivendra Sinha, Dr. Shravan Kumar Singh, Dr. Shrikant Boyar, Dr. Shyam Chand Chaudhary, and Dr. Siddharth Banerjee to be near the dais.
Careful, fellows, as you come up, and everyone there in the audience, fellows and families, let's keep cheering our fellows and award recipients this evening. You guys have been fabulous, and let's continue that. Requesting the next set of fellows to join us on the stage. Dr. Snehalata Samuel, Dr. Soumya Sen Gupta, Dr. Saurabh Sharma, Dr. Sriram Shankar, Dr. Shubham Das, Dr. Sudeep Saran, and Dr. Sudeep Sarkar. Till 195 have covered, right? 195.
Okay. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Keep encouraging people. May I call upon the next set, Dr. Sudhir Mathur, Sumalya Sen, Sunit Kumar Verma, Dr. Supriya Tadani, Dr. Surinder Mittal. Please come on. Can I call upon Dr. Suresh Prohit, Dr. Sushil Tyagi, Dr. Swami Khannu Murugan, Dr. Sapan Sarkar, Swaraj Vadankari, hello, hi. Hey, Swaraj. May call upon now Utkal Kishore, Dr. VSV Prasad, Vaibhav Kothari, Wajid Mogal, Varish Nagrat, Dr. Vibhor Avasti, and Dr. Vinay Swami. Can I call upon the next set of doctors? Dr. Vinit Kumar Shah, Dr. Vishal Gupta, Dr. Vishal Kumar Gupta, Dr. Vishwa Bandhu Jindal. And the last set of him. Dr. Vitul Kumar Gupta, Dr. Vivek Saxena, Dr. Wahid Khan, Dr. Wasim Khadri, and Dr. Yusuf S. Bambani. If anybody is left out, or I think these are the last batch of people who are receiving the fellowship. By chance, if anybody's name is missed out and you're on the list, please come on to the dais. Or if you had not had an opportunity, or you missed in the first round when we called your names. No, that's it. I think this is the last one. This is 221. But nahi hai. Come. Please come in. 221 हो गया. हो गया ना? Come in. Huh? Okay.
Now I will request the fellows, old fellows of Diabetes India. I can see many of them sitting in the audiences, so they can also come for a photo opportunity. Dr. Makkad is there, Dr. Mithun Bhartiya is there, Dr. Pratap Jethwani. I may not be seeing and naming everyone. If you are a fellow of Diabetes India, existing fellow of Diabetes India, please come for the photograph. Dr. Irina, please come. Dr. Jyoti Dev is there. Dr. Shikha Vardhan also, please. So I will request all the old fellows of Diabetes India, please feel free to come and have a photograph. Sir, please. Ma'am, yes. Now I will request Dr. Bansi Sabu to start the proceedings for the next function.
So first of all, congratulations to all fellows who are now inducted with Diabetes India. And I will request everyone for a big round of applause for all the fellows who are here. So now we have an important award which we do every year with Diabetes India. It is supported with USV. It's a Diabetes India USV award which we do, and we invite the people from all across the country, from different parts of India, the states, and we give it an award of recognition. It's known as Diabetes India USV Award, which is supported by USV. It is for the best contribution in diabetes care awareness, in field of education, or in research. So we invite with these names which are there. Can you just give me the list? Yes, please. And the awardee, again, I will request them to be there right in the left. Dr. Pratyush Kumar from Patna, Bihar. A big round of applause for Dr. Pratyush Kumar. Dr. G.C. Vaishnav from Noida, UP. Pratyush, you please come and I have your award from our chief guest and Dr. V. Mohan. And get the photo, please. I will be requesting everyone to be there right there. Dr. Khurshid Ahmed Bhatt.
Thank you. Dr. G.C. Vaishnav from Noida. Right, so the USV awardees can take pictures at the creators outside as well. Congratulations, all the awardees. Let's hear it for Dr. G.C. Vaishnav from Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Inviting the next awardee, Dr. Khurshid Bhatt from Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. Dr. Khurshid Bhatt. Invite on stage our next recipient, Dr. Ramesh Dodabangi from Belgaum, Karnataka. Do we have Dr. Ramesh here? Is Dr. Ramesh here? Come, Dr. Ramesh. Let's hear it for the awardees. All of you have been fabulous this evening, and I kept saying that. May I request all the other awardees also to come up ahead on stage while the ones ahead of them are receiving the awards. Dr. Matthew Jacob from Kollam, Kerala. Dr. Harshpreet Singh Tuteja from Ambikapur, Chhattisgarh. Dr. Firdaus Sheikh from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Dr. Kamlesh Nayak from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Dr. Asaduz Ahmed from Silchar, Northeast. Dr. Matthew Jacob, please. Dr. Harshpreet Tuteja. I think Harshpreet's not been able to make it here. Dr. Firdaus Sheikh. Dr. Kamlesh Nayak. Congratulations on all awardees and recipients. Kamlesh Nayak, Dr. Asaduz Ahmed, Dr. Asutosh Pradhan from Cuttack, Odisha, Dr. Ashish Aneja from Kurukshetra, Haryana, and Dr. Anchin Kalia from Jaipur, Rajasthan. Requesting all the awardees to come ahead, please. Inviting after Kamlesh, Dr. Asaduz Ahmad. Thank you. Dr. Ashutosh Pradhan from Cuttack, Odisha. Dr. Ashish Aneja. Ashish is from Kurukshetra, Haryana. Inviting others to join us here. Dr. Jitesh Chaure from Pimpalner, Maharashtra. Dr. Varsha Ezilarasu from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Dr. Chandana Kohli from Gudivada, Andhra Pradesh. Inviting next on stage, Dr. Anchin Kalia from Jaipur, Rajasthan. Dr. Jitesh Chaure, do we have Dr. Jitesh? Right. Inviting next Dr. Jitesh from Pimpalner, Maharashtra to come up. Jitesh, please come. Well, friends, this is your last couple of opportunities to keep clapping your hands before we wind up the awards this evening. So I'm sure you can do good and you can do better. Right? Inviting the next recipient, Dr. Varsha Ezilarasu from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Dr. Varsha. Congratulations, Dr. Varsha. Following Dr. Varsha, up on stage as the next recipient is Dr. Chandana Kohli from Gudivada, Andhra Pradesh. Dr. Chandana Kohli. We invite the next few recipients, Dr. G. Bala Reddy from Hyderabad, Telangana, Dr. Kausar Usman from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, and Dr. Suman Kumar Ghosh from Kolaghat, Purba Medinpur, West Bengal. Inviting the next recipient, Dr. G. Bala Reddy from Hyderabad, Telangana. Thank you, Dr. Reddy. Right. Congratulations to the next recipient from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, Dr. Kausar Usman. And the final recipient to be invited on stage from Kolaghat, Purba Medinpur, West Bengal, Dr. Suman Kumar Ghosh. Inviting our last set of 100 award recipients this evening. Let's hear it for the last 100 recipients, all of you. You guys are fantastic. This was our last awards for the evening, but you guys have been a sport and say that you can continue here. So that with that, we conclude the awards for this category and handing it back to Dr. Banshi Sabu.
Thank you, Manoj. So, when we were deciding this award function and this fellowship function, SR Arvind, first time he asked me, will you able to finish it in next 2 hours? How it is possible for 200 fellows to get the awards? And the same question was with everyone. And we decided that we will right start at 6 o'clock and we will finish it at 7:30 and 8 o'clock. The dinner is right here. So before I conclude, I request Dr. Shashank Joshi, who is a program chair, for vote of thanks, to propose vote of thanks, and then we will conclude with the national anthem. Over to Shashank.
So thank you, Shukriya. Congratulations to everybody. First, I would like to thank God. Each person here, Professor Peter Schwartz, you have become now an honorary Indian citizen. Okay. Put your hands together for Professor Peter Schwartz. Okay. Om Sai Ram sir, Professor Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan sir, thank you so much for sparing your valuable time. Our dynamic President, Dr. S.R. Arvind, okay, you are simply too good. Okay. Please put your hands together for my younger brother, Dr. Bansi Sabu. He is simply amazing. He has nuclear energy and all types of energy. 24/7 is working. Okay, so I told him this time, Bansi, you allow me to at least thank you because, you know, I think we should give him a standing ovation. So Bansi, you have to sit down. You have to sit down. Okay. Because he really deserves it. 24/7 he is thinking of every microscopic detail of this meeting, you know. He is very, very ably supported by Manoj, Sanjeev Pathak, Dr. Amit Gupta, and Dr. Sanjay Reddy. Fantastic. And the entire team. They are simply too good. There is no in their dictionary at all. I have to thank all our global delegates who have come here from distance. All of you all who have come here. Congratulations to all of you all. And all the awardees. I think we have all come with a common mission, vision of people living with diabetes and caring for them. Thank you so very much for making this function a grand success and cooperating. Jai Hind. Let's all rise for the Indian National Anthem. नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल रंगा हिंद हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलतिक रंगा तव शुभ में जाहे तव शिव आशीष मागे राहे तव जय जाता जन गण मंगल गायत जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय. Thank you so much. Dinner served.
So can I ask the photographer to be facing all the recipients of the fellowships? Right? Udar, up idhar se, haan, come on the stage. So for all of you who always wanted to do that they show you in Bollywood movies, not Hollywood, they copied Bollywood always. So all of you who always wanted to do that, this is your time when we say 1, 2, 3 at the count of 3 to fling those lovely fellowship caps. If you lose them, you got to pay for them, remember. So hold. So once the photographers are ready and at the count of 3, all of you, let's make a beautiful picture. And all those on the stage as well. So somebody needs to capture them and somebody needs to capture all of you. So if everyone's ready, 1, 2, 3. Yay! Thank you, all of you.